Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Dash. All praises, honor, and glory, love, respect, faith, and power, and trust, and all credit to my Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and my Heavenly Big Brother, Yahweh Shah. Thank you so much for what you've done, what you're doing, and what you're going to do. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of GMS, Great Millstone, who I learned from, and all the men scattered all over the world, teaching His truth and none but the truth in the name, spirit, and the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. Trying to put a spiritual bug in you Hebrew Israelites' ears, you so-called blacks, Latinos, Hispanics, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, and you speckled birds. And what is a speckled bird? That'd be a Hebrew Israelite that look like some of the heathen nations, like for example, a Hebrew Israelite that look like a so-called white person or a so-called Chinese person, etc., etc. Got some videos lined up on the American economy, looking like shit. And I'm gonna play these videos. Everything getting more expensive. But anyway, I'm gonna play these videos. I'm gonna get into the scripture my best ability, say whatever God say through spirit and power, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, the Holy Spirit, the Krahak, the Dash. Lord willing be on me, let's get it.
For years, burgers have been the backbone of America's fast food business. But today, they've become one of the biggest challenges.
Burgers are getting way too expensive.
Record high beef prices and customers who don't want to pay them.
Okay, do you guys think fast food has gotten too expensive?
Oh, 1000%. Like, sometimes I'm struggling to even pay for it myself. Like, it's crazy.
So instead of passing those higher beef costs on to customers, some of the biggest names in fast food are absorbing the hit.
Sometimes it's just the difference between having a customer at, a discounted rate or no customer at all.
The average price of ground beef has now topped $7 a pound, the highest on record. And with the smaller U.S. cattle herd keeping beef supplies tight, those costs likely won't fall anytime soon. It's not just fast food joints feeling the squeeze.
The American fast food consumer is under pressure, and they are not eating out as much, and they are demanding more value, and they are demanding better quality from their restaurants.
Better quality. All they doing is eating human meat and roadkill. it ain't enough cows. It ain't no way in hell. There's not enough cows to be able to feed or make. So how can I say? It's not enough cows to sell all this beef. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's not enough. It just ain't enough. So they're getting meat from somewhere else, from something else.
And they're not willing to compromise on any of it.
And that's exactly what we heard from fast food goers.
If your favorite fast food burger or item went up by a couple more bucks, would you still buy it or would you change your mind?
I would probably
shouldn't be buying that shit at all, even if it was at a good price. It was everything going back to, I don't want to say normal, but if a burger, let's say a Big Mac used to be about $3, and now it's $8, I really wouldn't buy that shit anyway.
Change my mind because I like the more affordable options for sure.
I like to eat more of a more cleaner, healthier burger.
Value, I think, is very important to us.
Even if you want to eat a cleaner, more healthier burger, or something that's got real beef, you're gonna pay a real amount of money.
As a family, and to make sure the kids are happy and fed.
And with rising costs from food to gas, more Americans are cutting back on eating out. According to a July YouGov survey, more than half of Americans say value or discount menus are the top reason they choose a fast food restaurant, while about 2/3 say high prices are a reason they stay away. That pullback is causing chains like McDonald's, Burger King, and even here at Shake Shack to compete on value. The goal, keep customers coming through the door, even if it means making a little less on each order. McDonald's has expanded its McValue platform, offering breakfast meal deals starting at $4, $5 lunch and dinner options, and in under $3.
Yeah, I was just thinking about the CEOs. Remember that the footage where the CEOs were eating their burgers? It was like a challenge. Them niggas said, yeah, they barely was eating them motherfuckers. Cause they know what's in that shit. They like, nah, I don't want to eat that shit, but I'll do it just to sell this shit to people. I'll take one bite. And then cut scene, I'm puking that shit out.
Dollar menu. Burger King continues to push its mix and match value deals, including 2 items for
they be mixing and matching what's in the beef, or not the beef. I mean, what's in this patty? Yeah, anything.
For $5 or 3 for $7. And Wendy's recently rolled out its Biggie deals with meal options ranging from $4 to $8.
If you have a dollar menu, I'm there.
So for now, your burger may cost more to make, but for
if a dollar menu, man, do you realize? I mean, people don't realize. I know I keep talking about the food quality, cause damn right, that's what it's all about. What are you gonna be eating if you paying for $1? Man, I mean, goddamn, and shit is expensive. If they were selling shit for $1, like $1 a burger, you know the size gonna be small, but what's the quality? What's the quality of the burger and the bun and everything else? It's gonna be shitty. Anyway,
Many fast food chains keep
I mean, this ain't about the. This is not about the video, the quality of the food you buy, and it's not about the video. But it will, when you buy cheap food, the quality will be cheap. But it's about, can you afford the food? That's what this video is about. But I just can't help talk about the quality of the food too.
keeping customers coming back may be even more valuable. Ali Canal, NBC News.
We thank you for watching.
Goddamn shit burgers. You know, shit burgers cost us so much. Let's get to the next one.
We ordered 21 items. $135.66 was the total on those 21 items.
I went to the store tonight and bought a pack of ground beef, a pack of buns, a bag of potatoes, and a bottle of oil. How much do you think that cost me?
It is $303 for 87, and we're gonna see how much it costs.
Watch your price board tick past a number that felt impossible last month. Now, watch your face do the math in real time. That flinch is the story. Start at the pump.
So I'm at the point now where I think it's cheaper to go out to dinner. I went to the store tonight and bought a pack of ground beef, a pack of buns, a bag of potatoes, and a bottle of oil. How much do you think that cost me? $50 fucking dollars. $50 for a hamburger dinner to make French fries and have hamburgers on a bun. No lettuce, no tomato, no cheese, no bacon. Hamburgers, buns, oil, and a bag of fucking potatoes. I make pretty good money. Thought I had a good job. I think it'd be cheaper to go out to dinner than to buy hamburgers.
Now, him saying he making good money, but it ain't gonna be that good when prices of certain things that you need gonna be going up. Yeah, that job that you say is paying well, it ain't gonna be considered be a well-paid job any longer. Well,
Or to make hamburgers and French fries at your own fucking house. Has anyone let the government know that people can't afford to fucking eat? Are we supposed to live off ramen?
yeah, you're supposed to live like a Israelite, a so-called black, Latino, Hispanic, Native Indian. You barely can afford to goddamn eat and shit. Barely be able to afford to bathe your butt with the water you got, and it's not even. Anyway, yes, you're gonna have to eat shit. You're gonna have to live that way.
This is fucking
You gotta suffer just like us.
insanity.
Cause hell, when things wasn't so expensive, hell, we was struggling. And now shit is getting worse for us.
Oh my gosh, I feel so
That's why it's time for you Israelites to be seeking the Lord.
They were gonna make her pay for this.
I'm sorry, so I need to pay you, please. Can I just pay you $50, please? No, I won't, please. Can we just pay for it, please?
How much is that? This 100, this 200, this 100, and this 120. 120.
320?
Yeah.
So they just let her pay for it out of her pocket.
Cost of living in Ohio is getting more and more expensive each day. There is no reason why I just had to spend $600 on my electricity bill for 1 month. And then our Senator John Husted says that we just need to make more money, and that Ohioans who are financially struggling are just not experienced at navigating the real world, whatever that means. Rent is through the roof. Gas is through the roof. Groceries are high. Clothes are high. Even ice cream is expensive. It's getting ridiculous. And I know I'm not the only one who deals with this, because all of my family, all of my friends are also dealing with this here in Ohio. Are y'all seeing anything that is crazy high right now? I mean, I know we all are dealing with the gas prices, but I don't know, is anybody else's electricity super high? I've never had to pay $600 for 1 month of electricity. The rent prices in Ohio, in Stark County, are rising quicker than wages. How are we raising the rent but not the wages? It doesn't make sense.
Bitch, it ain't. Anyway, these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about your wages. Shit, they. Somebody don't make no sense. Man, it does make sense. It makes sense to herd you niggas to the chipping stations. Cause that's what it's ultimately leading to.
To me, this is affecting real families in our communities. We need to be calling our representatives and telling them to do.
Oh man, get the fuck out of here, little red frame wearing bitch. I'm talking about red frame. She got red frame glasses. Man, get your ass on out of here, bitch. Them niggas don't give a fuck about all it. They don't give a fuck about your pain and suffering. Shit, this is all leading to that chip implant. These people are so stupid. I don't know why they even get on you. This same old shit they talk about. We got to get to our representatives. We got to talk to Trump. We got to do this. We got to do that. That ain't shit. You need to be seeking your how about Shemal Shah, bitch. Man, these fucking niggas. You know, you wasting all your time being on TikTok complaining about shit. You need to be seeking the Lord and crying out to Yahweh Shemal Shah for mercy. Because you damn sure gonna need it. And damn sure gonna need protection anytime, because I ain't gonna get into that.
Better. This is ridiculous.
$50 for a bare hamburger dinner is what an oil shock looks like once it reaches the kitchen table. Every extra dollar at the pump rides freight trucks into grocery aisles and utility bills. The IMF estimated that the 2022 energy surge alone added about 2 percentage points to global inflation, and it warned that pressure lingers for years. That $600 power bill is 3 full days of an Ohio paycheck. Next, the fight breaks out at the pump itself.
I'm here to do my job. This is feller.
You are in the way, sir.
I'm in the way.
Sir,
I'm delivering gasoline, man.
What the fuck wrong with her?
You can just swing out.
Go around, dumbass. Just go around.
Hey, do your fucking job better.
These people are losing it. I mean, was it a Toyota Corolla or a Toyota Camry? I mean, it's got the turning radius to make that turn going around. But she just, you know, Karen. Yeah, I guess it's a Karen.
Not that hard. You're being recorded, you fucking cunt.
I'm here to deliver my load. What's going on?
Oh, David, we have to go.
Hold on. That's his chick? Oh, David, man. Come on, bro. You gotta deal with this bitch every day.
I want to go see my godkids. This is bullshit.
David gotta see... David gotta deal with this bitch. Now she gotta be bitching at David. David like, man, I wish he wasn't parked right there. And I paused the video 4 minutes 41 seconds. I'll pray about Shemal Shah, the body about Shemal Shah. David like, man, I wish that this man had delivered the gas on another day at another time. Now this bitch is all hyped up, angry, enraged. A lot of people raging. Oh man, shit. Anyway.
Just started my pump. My pump should have been started. What the fuck is up with this dude, yo? Yo, why you just start my pump? Why you ain't start my pump before?
I don't stop it.
No, you just started it. It's just starting. I didn't say stop. I said start.
It's not started now.
The fuck? What's wrong with you? Go the fuck home. Doing that dumbass shit. Now I'm.
Oh my goodness, E, shut the fuck up, man! I can't wait for the Lord shut this fat fucking nigga. You know it gotta be a big fat obese or fucking hippo shaped looking bitch. I can't wait for the Lord shut these niggas up, bro. For these heathens and you 2/3 niggas, boy.
Watch, because I don't want this guy touching my car. He can't touch it. I'm gonna stand here and watch, make sure I watch 30.
Hey, let me go ahead and turn this shit off. Let me see what else is going on. Nah, I'm gonna stop. Anyway, if you want to watch the rest of the video, they go to the title of the video, they go to channel. Yeah, I ain't gonna play no more of this shit. Goddamn. Hearing a nigga woman going off and shit killed my damn mood. Let's get to the next video. But hold on. Let me see. Should I? Nah, I'm gonna get to that. Let me go ahead and play this video next. I just added.
Twice yearly.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Fucking ass. I just added this in recently.
Welcome back to the Takeout. Welcome to the Conversation Corner. More Americans, it's an interesting trend, are resorting to buying groceries on credit. According to the Urban Institute, more than 1 in 3 adults use credit cards to buy their groceries, and nearly 1 in 10, listen to this, use buy now, pay later loan programs. Michelle Singletary recently covered this for the Washington Post, and she joins me now. So I know it's not unheard of, Michelle, for people to use credit cards to occasionally buy groceries. It can be for convenience or other things like that. But this looks
now it's for survival. Shit.
Like something a little bit more persistent and a behavioral reflection of high prices.
Yeah, that's very true. In fact, quite a bit of people use credit cards to buy groceries. About almost 35% of Americans use credit cards. Now, many of them do pay it off before the due date, but a growing number, almost 20%, can't pay it in full. They at least make the minimum payment, but they can't pay it in full. And almost, I mean, approaching 10%, it's about 8.7%, but it's being pushed up, aren't even making the minimum payment. And that's when it becomes a problem. People put it on their credit card, pay it off, get the reward points, whatever, okay. But it's the people who are putting it on there because that's the only way they can afford to put food on their table. And the problem is if you only make the minimum payment or you don't make payment at all, now you're in debt, sometimes, you know, years and years in debt.
Hey, Esau got a solution for that. The chip implant and put you on a debt forgiveness program. Yep, you gotta get the chip implant.
For food that you have long ago consumed.
And what about buy now, pay later loans? That sounds like a dire behavioral adaptation.
Yeah, you know, when that program was introduced, buy now, pay later, the idea was that you would buy, you know, maybe a dress or something or a couch. You had the money coming and it was, you know, you want to break the payments up. But when you use things like, use that for groceries, and it's an ongoing thing, because then you take out one loan and then you take out another and it's compounded. That's when it really becomes a problem. And listen, quite a few people, more than 5%, are using payday loans to buy their groceries. So this says what the Urban Institute is concerned about, and what we all should be concerned about, is that there is a great deal of Americans who are struggling so much that they have to buy their groceries on credit. And we understand paying for your you know, car repair on credit, but grocery, consumable goods like that, it just is a recipe for disaster for the future, because if your money is obligated to these credit payments, that means you can't save.
Man, please, there ain't no future anyway. Nobody has no future in this bitch, America, Babylon the Great. This bitch is set for destruction. And see, this is what happens when you got wicked rulers run the world. Let me get to that. Goddamn Esau doing it, but see, Esau doing this shit on purpose. But I'm on a higher level, it's the Lord. The Lord is plaguing the shit out of you proud ass Americans. I mean, just several years ago, y'all niggas was just being proud as fuck. You still are, but proud as fuck. And now COVID came along, it knocked you on your ass, and the shit just got worse and worse. And these niggas still are proud. And the Lord about to fuck you niggas up. Let me get damn, what was I supposed to look up? Shit, I forgot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. When it comes to you, the people that's ruling the America and the rest of the world, yeah, they about to set y'all niggas up for a failure, man. To get them chip implants. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. See, stuff like this, we don't have to worry about if righteous rulers rule the world. But when the wicked bear fruit, the people mourn, and people are crying out for help. They getting desperate. They gotta use credit cards to buy groceries. Yeah, I wouldn't even call it groceries. Just a bag full of stuff, a little bit of stuff like I don't know what the hell you buying. Some ketchup, fucking bag of potato chips. I don't know what are people buying. I don't know. It's just one bag. Some frozen vegetables. Shit. I don't know. But anyway, you ain't buying much, but they put it on credit card. They can't afford all that shit.
That means if you lose your job,
can't afford to eat.
Now you don't have an income and you have this debt.
And hell, you can't afford to eat in the greatest country in the world, America. Wow. And showing you, man, the Lord hates this place. And he about to fuck you niggas up, and he using Esau to do so.
That is why it's a problem when you look down the road, because it prevents them from doing things. And we know that in order for this economy to continue to grow, we need people to be free of debt and the ability to buy things and pay them off and save to send their kids.
No. There ain't gonna be none of that.
To college or save for retirement.
No, there ain't gonna be none of that either.
But if we've got a great number of Americans who can't even buy food without
man, that's a damn shame.
Putting it on debt, that should concern us all.
Yeah, it's very concerning. That's why, hey, in these concerning times, and you better seek the Lord.
So there were a lot of debates.
You better seek the Lord.
Last year, Michelle, I know you remember them, about the so-called Big Beautiful Bill. One of them was about Supplemental Nutritional Assistance Program, SNAP, what we used to think of as food stamp benefits. Republicans said they were tightening up regulations to attack waste, fraud, and abuse. Critics said, no, that's going to have real-world ramifications. More people are going to lose benefits, and that's going to show up statistically later. Has it?
It definitely has. We see millions of people, and so they said, okay, all we're going to ask them is to, make sure you.
Yeah, if these niggas want to cut back on waste fraud, stop giving out money to them baby dick suckers. Amalek, the small hat people, the oxidized people, them motherfuckers, them Jewish motherfuckers. Stop giving them money, nigga. Make them niggas go to work. And you want to live, work, nigga. Go to work. Fuck a Holocaust. Ain't no such thing as that, nigga. That was all bullshit. Now go to work. Shit.
Put in this paperwork. Anybody who's
stop being a lazy bum. Go to work, nigga.
With real people know, the more onus you put on them on all this heavy paperwork, they're going to fall off. And that's exactly what happened. People are losing their benefits. Millions of children are losing the program. And, they're being kicked off through their parents, of course. And so it is having a real world impact on the ability of families to feed themselves. And it was designed that way. They wanted to get people off of those roles. But, the thing about it is, it was there to help people when they're having a tough time. And many people aren't on there for years and years and years. They had a job loss or they got sick and they need some help. I've worked with people who, particularly during the Great Recession, lost their job and had to get SNAP benefits. And as soon as they were able, they came off of that. Why put in, rules that make it more difficult for people to feed themselves? I mean, nobody wants to be on these benefits if they don't have to. So if they're applying, that means that they need the money. And when we do these kinds of things in a vacuum, they're not really thinking about the end user, the parents and the children in particular. We should not have children in America going.
Oh, no. Yes, you should have children going hungry in America. Because hell, the Lord, that's judgment from the Lord. Because I bet you them motherfuckers grow up being proud too. Shit, yeah. God dang right. It's about that time for America, Babylon the Great, to feel that pain that they brought on other nations. And plus on you Israelites. And a lot of you Israelites are fucking proud too. So y'all need to get that ass whooping too. But yes, there needs to be a famine in here in America. Well, shit, yeah. Be about freaking time.
Hungry. And that is...
Get plagued with hunger. Can't afford to eat. Gotta resort to stealing for food. And then finally gonna resort to cannibalism.
It's one of the
in America.
Of that big, I would say big awful bill that was passed last summer.
And what advice, quickly, Michelle, would you give to those who are thinking about whether they should or shouldn't use some of these things, either buy now, pay later programs or credit cards?
That's such a tough question, and I serve in my community. I run a program at my church, and so I always have a hard time answering that question because people do what they have to do. But if you can, please don't put that on credit. Use food bank.
Man, shit. People ain't got no choice but to. And food banks, they might. I don't know. You go to that'd be a food. That's a food run. Oh, not food run. What you call that shit? The food line. I don't know what you call it when you go to those churches. Well, food bank, yeah, but where is a food bank? I don't know. Anyway, fuck all that shit talking about. Anyway, what I'm about to say?
Hopefully
nothing. Just let the video play.
You're part of a community where you can find resources. Like my church has a food bank, but they give out groceries to people. Look around for
shit. Soon, hell, these churches ain't doing all that.
Programs in which you can utilize, and I'm going to say this to other people who are listening. If you know people in your sphere, your influence, or your church or your community, and they're struggling, help them with some groceries. Just buy a grocery card and give it to them.
Are there any mega churches doing shit like this? Let me see. Are there any mega churches running food banks? Yes, numerous mega churches operate major food banks. Really? Yeah, because they need that damn kickback, or what you call it, that ain't this the church where that gay ass nigga be? That nigga always be smiling and shit. Yeah, that's that nigga. What's that nigga name? This guy. This little weird looking motherfucker. And his bitch. What's his name? Austin. Joe Austin. Yeah, they doing it. Yeah, they gotta use that shit as a write-off. Yeah, they gotta do a write-off. Well, anyway.
I think
I don't think New Birth doing that shit. I don't know.
too much is given, much is required. So rather than putting the onus on people who are struggling to say, hey, don't use that credit card, bad you, I want to appeal to people who are listening to reach out, give more to the food banks, give more to nonprofits that are helping feed people who...
Alright, anyway, America's fucked, and people going to debt just to eat. Wow. Proverbs chapter 22 verse 7, the rich ruleth over the poor, and they doing it for food, man. They putting people in there in debt, and they can't afford to eat, so they got to go in debt just to eat. And the borrower is the servant to the lender. So, and that shows you, man, a lot of you, man, shit, we're all borrowers. We ain't no lenders. We don't own no banks. The chosen people owning banks. Those small-head people are not the people. The Lord's people. Hell no. They're just a bunch of fucking imposters, bro. Claiming to be the Hebrew Israelites. Yeah, they Hebrew Edomites, but not the Israelites. And these niggas own the banks. They're the ones who goddamn lending money. And they're the ones that got people in debt. And soon they're going to be giving people microchips. But that's of the choice. That's your choice. They ain't gonna force you to get the chip. Well, it is a forceful method. Yeah, you wanna they give you set things up to be a hellish condition, or make things not affordable. All that shit. They trap your ass into making a choice. That damn, it's a tight squeeze. What I'm trying to say, it's gonna be a tight squeeze, and some people gonna resort to getting them chip implants, because this is what it's all leading to. That's what it's all leading to. Let me get another scripture. Hopefully what I'm saying makes sense. Because a lot of my videos I play back and I just listen. I don't like listening to myself speak. But sometimes I do, and I be like, what the fuck am I saying? It sounds like I'm speaking a foreign language when I talk. I don't know. It's like, what am I saying? I don't even see how y'all able to understand what I'm saying when I'm talking, but it's whatever. Hagar chapter 1 verse 6. Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put into a bag with holes. Heck yeah. Shoot. And that's what it's be. Yeah. Let's get to the next one.
For many, buying a first home has gotten further out of reach.
Damn right. Shit too expensive.
I think it's a symptom of the age we're in. I've been describing this as a macro-heavy decade, and so the advice to either ignore...
Wait. What the fuck is this shit? I remember this chick don't sound like that. So what the fuck is this?
Or macro, or include macro, can vary much depending on the times. I think, to Buffett and Munger's point, I think...
Wait a minute. I got that. No. Is this a trans nigga? Because I remember this motherfucking bitch wasn't sounding like that. She sound more feminine. You know this is an AI generated. I'm sorry, I got to get off the topic. Yeah. Because I don't want to be playing no video of a female that sound like they voice sound like my voice. More Americans are moving into Midwest and in the nation affordable crisis. I'm gonna throw that in. Rich or poor, time to decide. What is this? Rich or poor, getting richer, or your head to the poorhouse. And I'm pretty sure his ass gonna try to say this is all about the the Democrat fault. I'm like, niggas on both sides, nigga. Look at that shit. What is this? Grocery stores struggle at sales prices. I guess I'll throw that's 9 days ago, but I'll still throw that in. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see some. Cause this shit is ridiculous. How the fuck that bitch sound like that? God damn it! It's gotta be a
wars contribute to bigger sovereign debts.
That bitch sound like that in this video.
But also sovereign insolvency.
Bruh, that's a nigga. What the fuck is...
They're not going to let the treasury market break or go illiquid for more than a...
No, nigga, that's a nigga, man. What the fuck is this shit?
At University of Phoenix, your tuition rate is locked in from the day you enroll.
the issue is that many of the AI companies themselves are not
Man, fuck that shit, nigga. I ain't playing this nigga video. I didn't know this motherfucker sound like that.
Every coffee. In focus.
assets is something could trigger at least some portion of that capital to want to go elsewhere.
Yeah, that's a nigga, man. I thought that was a bitch. Goodness fucking gracious. They got a... They can't be a... Oh my... Yes, I'm off the subject. I had to look it up on here. Is this... I don't know what his name. Land Alden is not transgender. Online rumors and malicious social media posts targeted her gender as false claims, often used as harassment. With man, that's a nigga. That's a fucking deep ass voice, bro. Bro, that's a nigga right there. I don't give a fuck. I don't know if I can bear playing this shit.
That 4 decades of falling interest rates, from the early 80s all the way up basically to the global
I
financial
swear,
crisis.
I remember playing a video of this person talking about financial, and it sounded like a straight up female. It was a feminine voice this person had. Now it's like, this nigga, sounds like this.
And thereafter, really to 2020 in some ways, if you're in the US at least, you can mostly ignore macro, focus on value or growth or reasonable price investing, or even passive, and just do exceptionally well. And I think really only in this kind of age of...
Okay, I just can't do this shit. I just can't do this shit. Alright, this shit got to go. I'm gonna even delete the video. Get the fuck out. Like that shit never existed. Let's get to the next one.
Tools from Harbor Freight are doing hard work in real garages across America.
2 days ago, I moved from the Pacific Northwest back to the Midwest.
Yeah, that person don't sound like her. That sound feminine.
Tonight, is the new American dream rooted in America's heartland?
And this Southwest Florida girl is moving to Michigan.
Social media is abuzz with people on the move to the Midwest. Case in point, Marissa Baker. You moved from Florida to Michigan 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's correct.
The 34-year-old fitness instructor left her home state of Florida after years of her long-distance boyfriend singing Michigan's praises and prices.
For $300,000, it's like a 5-bedroom, fully redone basement, very nice place. And I'm like, all right, you might be able to talk me into this.
After years of massive population decline, new U.S. Census data shows the Midwest gained roughly 16,000 Americans last year due to domestic migration or Americans moving from other parts of the country.
And it's still gonna... it ain't gonna do no damn good. You'd be better off leaving the country. That won't do you no good, because, hey, think about it. Like, say, no matter what you do, you run away from the high prices and the expenses and shit, the chip implant is still going to be going forth. And a lot of people don't know about that.
To pack up my bags and move back to the Midwest.
Daryl Fairweather, chief economist at Redfin, isn't surprised.
During the 2010s, the Midwest was in decline, in economic decline. People who wanted to start their careers had to leave the Midwest for places in California or on the East Coast. The Midwest economy is no longer in decline. People who've been priced out of very expensive coastal metros are looking at the Midwest.
I'm thinking this motherfucker could be a nigga too. Shit.
In addition to job options.
I'm sorry, man, but this place is weird, man. America is weird. And sometimes you be, goddamn. Anyway.
Fairweather says impacts from the climate crisis, lifestyle choices, and of course...
I'm trying to stay on topic, but sometimes it's hard. Man, this place need to go, man.
Home prices are key. The median price for homes in the Midwest hovers around $300,000. But nationwide, it's $100,000 more at nearly $400,000.
It's just pretty straightforward that living here is so much more doable.
And it's like a whole lot of females or people that look like females are complaining. Yeah.
The average American.
It's a shift
Oh,
more.
man, my speaker went out. I gotta charge it back up. God damn, where's the power button at? There you go.
Line in.
Silverman feels every day. She and her husband David moved from LA to the suburbs of Cleveland, Ohio in 2022.
Wow. Yeah, there's a big difference. From West Coast to the Midwest, yeah, there's a big difference. But shit, you still ain't gonna be able to run away from all that. The high prices and shit, it's gonna catch up.
When they were about to welcome their second child.
As an average American, I can just like breathe easier here, literally.
Maggie Vespa, NBC News.
Goddamn, where the jobs at in Ohio? I don't know. I ain't been up there in so long. I had to go up there and see my grandma when she was living up there. Anyway, what is this? America's face biggest food price spikes in decades. Yeah, I'll play this too. Yeah. See how much time I got.
Jack Chang is flourishing at work.
5-6 days a week, I'm cutting at least 5, 10, 15 heads a day. And that's pretty good for a barber in San Francisco.
But his professional success is not translating to financial security.
It's really hard for us to survive right now, and I wish that it was easier. It shouldn't be this hard.
Wow, good job. Good job.
Prices are extremely high right now.
That dude's a J.
Groceries are especially expensive.
The U.S. Consumer Price Index revealed last week that grocery prices are up 2.7%.
Oh, I'm guessing he on the West Coast. Yeah, he lives on the West Coast, I'm guessing.
Since June 2025.
Yeah, that's what he said. San Francisco? Yeah, San Francisco. Yeah, he can go and move to the Midwest.
Felt across the country.
People are having less money to spend on any number of things. And we're seeing the ramifications of this.
Food is one of those things. In the Detroit area, the county health department is trying to lend a hand, skipping the middleman.
And then when I say to go to the Midwest, did I say the Midwest? I said the West Coast. No, he was in the West Coast. He could move to the Midwest. Yeah, so I say the Midwest, then Minnesota. Not Minnesota, what is this? Michigan? Yeah, now they're talking about the state of Michigan.
And when it comes to fruits and veggies.
That's in the Midwest.
Right now, it is more important than ever that we implement this. We bring the mobile market to the communities because we know that prices are unaffordable.
Chang and his family are doing
what are they talking about? Bringing back well, do they still got Meals on Wheels? I don't think so. They probably still got that shit. That's just for the elderly people.
They can to make
disabled
their dollars go farther.
We get a lot of food from the food bank, and we also get an EBT card every month, and that helps a lot. My mom helps cook all the time.
Despite their best efforts, making ends meet remains a struggle.
I want to spoil them, but I just can't. We have to live frugal because it's hard to afford. My daughter was going to sleep, and she's like, "Dad, can we go to Disneyland for my birthday?" And I'm just like, I try to tell her, like, I'll try my hardest to take you to Disneyland, but there's no guarantees.
I began my career in tech.
That ain't hard times, bro. If you an Israelite, better seek the Lord. If you ain't, then shit, get that ass whooping. And if you are Israelite and you ain't trying to seek the Lord, well, get that ass whooping. Meals on... Oh, speaking of that, ain't that the spirit? There you got video about Meals on Wheels. Volunteers brave the heat, delivering food. Would I play that? Well, they talking about... I might play this because of the heat wave in the video. But yeah, they still got Meals on Wheels. Ain't that something? I was just talking about that. That's the spirit. Cyber attacks on the water. I'll play this. I ain't gonna play it. I'm gonna save it. Save it for a plague video. Lord, when I get to it. Alright, let's get to that. Is this the... Yeah, this is the most current. Yeah, this one about to play.
Grocery bills are getting higher, but the grocery haul is getting smaller. Nationwide, grocery prices are 32% higher than they were 10 years ago in 2016. ABC News is tracking grocery prices, and you can see here the comparison of beef prices year over year. A very steep incline started in 2020. And as prices increase, grocery stores have started to roll out summer discounts to fight accompanying sales slumps. But recent events such as the outbreak of the parasitic sickness and new Canadian tariffs worry many retailers. CNN's Karen Kafa looks at how this might affect your household budget.
Grocery carts are getting lighter.
Grocery stores have started to realize that they're seeing drops in their sales and their unit sales. And so I think they're really finally realizing that they need to do something different.
An analysis by Bain & Company points to a nearly 2% drop in grocery unit sales over the last year. Bain says higher prices are one reason, a trend that food industry analyst Phil Lempert doesn't expect to reverse soon.
We've got climate change that's affecting our growing...
No. You got the Lord affecting your whatever is affecting. There ain't no fucking climate change. It's the players of Yahweh Shem Al Shah, nigga.
conditions. We've got the tariffs. We've got the war in Iran that's affecting fertilizer and diesel fuel.
Households are also grappling with higher gas prices, and Bain says there's been a drop-off in households receiving federal food benefits. Jadrian Wooten, professor of economics at Virginia Tech, says consumers have been quietly making more choices in the grocery aisles.
It's trying to figure out where can you make those substitutions to absorb the price increases in other places.
Meanwhile, major retailers like Walmart, Kroger, and Giant Eagle have made summer price cuts on select items to entice shoppers.
Consumers are going to start seeing more of that, where grocery stores are starting to actually think more carefully about how do they increase sales, and so they might actually be seeing, discounts on store brands, more active coupons.
Lambert says net profit for grocers is already so small it doesn't leave room to cut prices across the board. In Washington, I'm Karen Kifa.
And according to analysis from Bain & Company, 28% of Americans are actively trying to cut back on groceries. Among those trimming grocery bills, 56% are also choosing lower price brands, 49% are simply buying fewer items, and 44% are leaning harder on coupons and promotions.
Yep, get that ass whooping. 2 Ezra 15 verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before. The Lord's plaguing y'all pockets, and y'all can't afford to eat, live, hell, none of that shit. And will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that God Yahweh shall bring upon it. Yep, plaguing those pockets. Can't afford nothing. Me talking, we gonna get, hey, we feeling the problem, feeling the pain too in our pockets. The believers, the prophets, yeah, we feeling the pain, but we just pray the Lord give us the strength to endure. But we just warning you Israelites that, hey, it's getting worse and it's gonna get worse. Yeah, that's why you got, hey, man, we tell you, seek the Lord, repent. Do the best you can do.
Prayer, discipline, and my collagen powder. The Black Girl Vitamins collagen.
What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here.
All right, what's going on, guys? This is in time.
The black girl collagen. I'm like, nigga, your big ass need to lose some fucking weight before you take any of that shit. Thinking that you're gonna be goddamn healthy collagen. Your ass need to lose all that GMO fat.
Headlines, news and headlines from a prophetic perspective. It is. As of today, as we're recording this, it's Wednesday, July the 29th. Now this will premiere. I didn't really want to say that because I don't want to be confusing to people. When you will see this, howbeit Apple, Spotify, you'll be listening from there if you're watching by Facebook, by YouTube. It's going to be the 30th. It's going to be Thursday night. But we've got some things coming to say that in retaliation for their surprise attack on a U.S.-based third. People can't find jobs. They're quitting their jobs. Multiple people are retiring. A lot of older folks are like, you know what? It's not worth it. The stress levels, the amount of time that I'm putting in at my age, the return on this is not worth me killing myself early. So they're throwing in a towel. So we got a lot of things. And again, we'll break all this down. And then because of this, thefts are at all-time high. Grocery stores are resorting to Orwellian tactics with the AI, sophisticated cameras. They're putting in facial recognition, all that. You've got, wait to hear what Walmart's doing. They're rolling this out in California. And if they're rolling it out in one location, it's
just let you know, like I said, all these videos I watch, the majority of them I never watch until I hit record. It's the first time I watch, so I don't even know what he's gonna say for an hour long video. He's gonna be saying all kind of random shit. I just got the video in here to play because I'm going by what the title say, and and what the thumbnail say, the economic shaking or something like that. Anyway,
suffice to say that it's coming to a location near you. We'll talk about that today, where all this is leading. So, and we're going to hear from real world people, guys. We're going to post videos of some folks that are feeling this. They're seeing this for themselves. Of course, we want you to get engaged. We want to hear from you. We want to hear from you in the comments. And if they're on the conditions that are being that are here in America, and again, it's not just America, but it's the whole world. But always, most of the time, you'll hear me reflect and focus on America because this is where I live. So I'm at ground zero with.
Hey man, get the fucking news, bro.
And Instagram, and get some programs out. So today, as I said at the introduction to this, guys, This never-ending war just keeps going on, and the effects of this is hitting us at the home front. So today we're going to be talking a lot about the economy, an ongoing demographic wave of aging baby boomers. So that age group is aging, but there's other things at play here. Don't just think that, well, they've reached that age of retirement, so they're going to retire. Because the reality is, guys, I want to show you some videos today. A lot of individuals, the sad commentary here is a lot of elderly individuals who would typically retire 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago. They reached 65 years of age, they reached the retirement age, and they're looking forward to retiring. They're looking forward to settling down, going on vacation, traveling, spend time with their grandchildren, etc., etc.
And they just can't do that, right?
Now because of the economic conditions, the inflation, all of this stuff, the housing costs, the grocery costs, the necessities, everything going up, many of these individuals are being forced to try to find jobs and work a part-time job. And many of these individuals, and this is just the reality of it, because of their age, employers are not even blinking an eye and giving them the time of day, and they're just rejecting their application.
Millennials are going to work until they die, and Gen Z is going to have to work even longer, according to Yahoo Finance, saying that millennials and Gen Z are going to have to save $3 million in order to retire comfortably by age 65.
We did everything right. We worked hard, we paid our bills, we raised our children the right way. So can somebody explain why in my 50s my husband and I...
Oh my goodness, people. Shit, it's all leading to that chip implant. These are plagues of the Lord. This is why it's happening. And I'll be damned to hear my parents talking about some, why is this happening? Well, I've been telling you this, and then my father, I was just thinking about this shit while this video was playing. All I could think of was him talking shit about when the end gonna come. That's all that was going in the back of my head while this video was playing, was that when the end gonna come. Shit. Well, the end is here, nigga. Goddamn, it's just building up. God dang. Anyway.
We're living paycheck to paycheck. Retirement seems so completely out of reach. At this point, I feel like I'm going to be working till I'm 80 years old. I get a couple of years that I can sit back and relax. I'm so done with feeling stuck, and definitely looking for a way out.
This is certainly
If you is right, how about your mouth shut is the way.
not part of Larry
You
Gesseck's
still gonna have to get that butt whooped
retirement
until your Howard Shaw return.
plan. The 77-year-old electrician by trade leaves at 5:30 a.m. and heads for his part-time job unloading trailers at a local supermarket in St. Petersburg, Florida, for $14.75 an hour. His wife, Joyce, 66, prepares for her workday, making $14 an hour as a full-time legal administrator.
It's not really a retirement.
What is it?
It's working every day.
If you're struggling with depression and not feeling the comfort and peace that you need, I
There's a whole lot of people. A whole lot of people.
invite you to meet with missionaries like me
Goddamn Christians. Goddamn Christians.
from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Jesus Christ.
We can help you lift your burdens through the gospel of Jesus Christ, which has a message of love, hope, and
But
comfort
that's all it is, love, comfort. But they ain't giving you the reality of the harsh reality of the world.
for you. If you are interested in meeting with missionaries in your area, click on the link below.
She ain't that bad looking. She probably a freak anyway. That's all them Christians be anyway.
We're the wealthiest
undercover freaks. And she probably was a pastor child. What do you call them? The preacher's children? Yeah, she probably doing all kind of shit.
Country on the planet, you cannot lower the retirement age to 55 years old. And once somebody turns 55, you just give them a one-time payout for all the money the government has taken out of our checks from every employer we worked for. And you give us one lump payment, and we have that for our Social Security. You don't give us month-to-month payments after we're 65 and get that tax. Okay, the amount of money that Doge has found, trillions of dollars of, this corrupt spending, and the amount of money that they spend on these campaigns to be elected every single year by their donors, trillions of dollars. Think about how much money Kamala Harris raised in 3 months, $1.something billion. And you're trying to tell me that America doesn't have enough money to allow its citizens to retire at the age of 55. And if 20 to 25-year-olds knew that they could retire in 30 years, don't you think that they would work harder? Don't you think there would be less obesity? Don't you think that people would work harder and be more independent? There would be more independent contractors? And there would be less of these, these huge box stores? I do.
Nobody wonders that we'd be in our 50s and still trying to figure out retirement. If that hit you like it hit me, this message is for you. I'm 54 years old. I'm still having to work a job full time because retirement did not pan out the way I thought it would. I thought it would just magically appear, but guess what? It doesn't. You have to prepare, and that's where I messed up. And I know so many.
Talking about Turkey, Egypt blocked. Turkey, and Egypt blocked the LGBTQ plus cruise from docking during the Mediterranean voyage. Yeah, they should have blew that shit out the water. That's what they should have did. Sent some submarines and torpedo that motherfucker. Shit, yeah. They goddamn should have did an airstrike on these niggas and blew these niggas up. Yeah, hell, they don't want that fucking gay juice leaking on their land. Shit, they don't. I wouldn't want that shit on the sea. They be like, nigga, god damn.
Other Gen Xers feel that too, and they're wondering if they're ever going to be able to.
They don't want that AIDS to be spreading on their land.
Retire.
I'm 51 years old, and I have no retirement saved. I raised my girls by myself. I worked multiple jobs. I did everything right. I paid the bills, I showed up, I kept the lights on, and every time life happened, a car repair, a medical bill, or a kid who needed something, I pulled from wherever I had set a tiny bit aside, because that's what moms do. And then I took a $10,000 pay cut to protect my mental health, because I was drowning. And somehow I ended up $10,000 in debt. Tell me how we can work this hard for decades.
Alright, anyway, I'm going to end this video. But hold on, let me go ahead and get there, because I got one more video I want to play. This is Hopeful Elect. Damn, that's 9-minute long video. Well, let me see how much time. 50 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to end this. If you want to watch the rest of this video, they go to the title, they go to the channel. Let me go ahead and get, let me see. Let me just go ahead and read this. Because, yeah, man, shit, they have the problems. Yeah, financial problems. Was it Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, be the financial people that keeping the financial system running. It ain't running anymore. It's running down the drain. And the strong men shall bow themselves in the grinder seats, because they are few and hard to find jobs, and yeah, it's pretty bad. And those that look out the windows be darkened. They're looking grim, looking depressing. And it's gonna be bad, negative. And the door shall be shut in the street, big business, small business closing up. When the sound of grinding gets low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Everything's collapsing, declining in America, not just America, but around the world. But I'm just talking about America, because all these videos about America. And let's get to this last one where you got Hopeful Elect Channel 3. I don't know his real Hebrew name, but let's get it. Hagar chapter 1 verse 6. Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put into a bag with holes. Proverbs chapter 29 verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
I know what I hate. Money! Oh my god, dude, everything's...
God damn. You know what that guy remind me of?
So fucking...
Nigga look like John Candy.
Expensive. For no god...
Like a big ass chin, big old face.
Damn reason. I drive, gas is $58 fucking to fill the tank. I go to the grocery store, I get like 5 days worth of meals. $210. What? How the fuck? It doesn't make any fuck, bro. Listen. I'm in between jobs, so I'm working part-time. I make $1,000 a week, and I have like fucking $3,000 due a month for bills, and that's outside of fucking groceries. That's outside of my phone. That's outside of miscellaneous, like, fuck! And like on top of that, the job market sucks. You can't get a job anywhere. You apply to fucking some bumfuck shitbag job, entry-level position for $60,000 a year, and they'll be like, sorry, we're only actually hiring Michelle Obama specifically for this role. I'll go fuck myself. I don't get it. Everybody, I hear people say all the time, like, man, I'd hate to win the lottery. Everybody wins the lottery, fucking hates their lives, or fucking, they just don't like it. Shut the fuck up. You know damn well you would not be like, oh man, rats, I won $1.3 million. Why did I even bother putting in a ticket? Shucks, man. Shut the fuck up.
Everything sucks. Bro, everything sucks. Everything's expensive. I'm sorry, I'm doing the thing. Everything's expensive. Just sobbed in my car. I feel like life is a meaningless pit of despair. And anecdotic practices of waking up every single day saying, oh, what is there to do today? Oh, it's the same fucking shit that I did yesterday because I'm just trying to make some fucking money. Trying to stretch the paycheck. What paycheck? It's gone. The bills. Oh, you should come visit us. You should come visit my family. Oh, maybe I'll put it in the schedule for next winter. I would like my friend texted me, girl, when we go to Europe together. I don't know, girl. You're going to Europe? I love my friend, and I can't believe she's making it work, but what? Did you see what Trump said? Was it today, yesterday, the other day? He said, I'm running for another term. He put on the Trump 2028 hat. We are in hell. I will forever say that this material prison is hell. We are in hell. When we die, to get closer to the monad, the divinity, higher frequency, maybe we love, maybe we learn Plato Dante. But it sure as hell is not contributing to the motherfucking rat race. I don't even know what I'm saying. My apartment smells like trash right now, and it's because I'm too fucking depressed. I'm so depressed. I don't want to go take my trash out I should go take my trash out. So if you're like, how is everyone keeping it together? We're not. How is everybody making money? We're not. By the way, I'll see someone and they're like, just bought a new car, and I'm like, how? Then the comments say they're in debt. Oh. Did I see one person that's like, oh my god. I'm sorry. I don't even know what to say. I just know I'm feeling like dog shit. And what I wanted to do was hide in a little hidey hole. Not say a thing. And I was thinking in the car today, I was like, I haven't fucking danced in a long time. Like, also, I haven't sang in a very long time. Like, the last time I fucking did something? Like, when was the last time I was at the climbing gym? Like, there's just all these fucking things that I, like, feel like it was a lifetime ago that I did. And I swear to God, it was just because I've been living in, like, misery for the past month. And if you're like, oh, I'm really sorry, aren't we all feeling that? Are we not all feeling that? Right? Anyway, school starts in, like, a month. And maybe that'll give me a little bit of hope, a little bit of meaning. Life's feeling real meaningless right now. Every scroll is like every scroll, okay? I swear to God, when we were watching Love Island, I was like in happy La La Land, because now it's like, crisis, oil, living conditions, no one's having kids.
That shit put a smile on my face when I'm hearing her talking. Cause I love it. I hear the bad, how you say it? Fucking bad news. And I love it. It's music to my ears. It sounds beautiful. I don't give a fuck.
Meteor. There's no meteor. I wish.
Cause these same people that you probably encountered some time ago, they were proud as fuck, disrespectful, called you nigger, the wetback, Uncle Tomahawk. And fuck these motherfuckers. I love it. These motherfuckers complaining. Oh, fuck you, bitch. Sorry, I mean, I'm just angry. I don't give a fuck about these people. I just... Whew.
There was a meteor. I think I'm gonna...
You got some Israelites out there that talking this same shit too. I mean, a lot of them scoffers and shit, they talking shit. But I love to see they ass getting fucked up too.
Drink. And I don't do that. I'm gonna drink tonight. It's Saturday night, I'm alone. I think I'm gonna fucking pop a beer open. Drink responsibly.
What in the world is the cost of living now? Okay, if you would have told me that I would be making the amount of money I'm making right now, and that I still wouldn't be able to do whatever I wanted to do, I would have been like, girl, be so serious. And part of it is my medical. I generally spend $8,000 to $10,000 a year on medical. That is not normal. I understand that. But even with that, I should not be working freaking 7 jobs. I would like to just have one full-time regular job and live my life. Like, my student teacher from several years ago, I was talking to him on the phone the other day, and he was like, my grandfather raised a whole family, bought a house, set up some generational wealth as a can maker, like made soda cans. And here we are, educated people with advanced degrees, and we don't have the same buying power that he, as a can maker, that he started as a teenager, had throughout his whole life. He retired his wife as a can maker. And we need the can makers. I'm not saying we don't need them. But I would also, in my generation in general, like to benefit from that. There's a potato chip factory that some of my kids work at, and it could be like a long-term career for them. But I'm also worried if they're going to have the long-term financial benefits of being able to buy a house and things like that, that people who worked for that same plant 20 years ago would have. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I'm stressed out for me. I'm stressed out for them. And I don't know. It's just been heavy on my heart for some reason.
I'm going to rant for a minute about what it's like to be a millennial in 2026 who doesn't come from generational or have generational wealth. So I just got my yearly raise at my job that I've been in for 3 years. We get 7.5% every year, which is pretty decent. I know a lot of people don't even get that, so I'm happy to have it. However, the month prior, so back in June, I got notice from my landlord letting me know that they're raising my rent by 7-point-something%, which basically is eating up a big chunk of my fucking raise. Like, between my rent increase and being thrown into a different tax bracket, I'm not going to even see very much of that raise. And it feels like whenever you move up a little bit on the ladder, something comes up behind you, underneath you, and grabs you and rips you right back down to where you fucking were in the first place. And I'm getting real tired of this shit, man. I have increased my salary by like $36,000 a year in the last 3 or 4 years, something like that, which I feel like is pretty good. And still somehow I'm struggling just the same as I was 5 years ago. Like, if I was making the kind of money that I'm making now 5 years ago, I'd own a home. But I can't do that now. There ain't no way in hell we're ever going to buy a house. Houses in my area are between $450,000 and $550,000, and I'm talking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath with no fucking upgrades. Like, I think I speak for a lot of us when I say I just want to be comfortable. I just want to be able to buy a house to raise my fucking family in, for me to die in, and then pass on to my children. I want to be able to go grocery shopping and not have to worry about how much the bill's going to be. I want to be able to pay all my bills. I want to have a little bit of leftover money just in case shit hits the fan, and I want to go on one vacation a year. One. And I'm not talking like Disneyland for $30,000. I'm talking like maybe drive down somewhere and go to the coast or explore an area, you know, within the few states that are around me. That's it. That's all I want. And I want to be left the fuck alone. That's all I want, and I think that's all a lot of us want. And they're making it impossible for us to even have that.
Well, that's it. Hey man, seek the Lord by seeking His props and take heed to what they say and try to build a spiritual mental relationship with Yahweh Shema Shah by praying Yahweh Shema Shah, praising Yahweh Shema Shah, worshiping Yahweh Shema Shah, fearing Yahweh Shema Shah, and repenting to Yahweh Shema Shah. To all the men out there pushing this truth and nothing but the truth in the name, spirit, and the power of Yahweh Shema Shah. Keep on preaching, keep on teaching, keep your faith and trust strong. Yahweh Shema Shah, stay humble. And for you few sisters out there taking heed, keep your faith and trust strong. Yahweh Shema Shah. Stay humble, stay in order with your man. If you ain't got no man, stay in order. Yahweh Shema Shah. Peace and bless to the hopeful elect and all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Shalom.